Canada's first official radio network. Welcome to the first service of the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. Soap opera, sports, news, music, and exciting commercials coming your way. King visits Germany's Chancellor Adolf Hitler. After King's visit to Germany, he's impressed with the German leader and does not see him as a threat. And it's New Deal. King returns as Prime Minister. Polls are closed, votes are counted, King returns as Prime Minister. Jewish refugees are denied entry. 907 Jewish refugees arrived from Europe on St. Louis, including 400 women and children, and have been denied entry. The ships are forced to return to Europe. Britain and France declare war on Germany. Germany under attack by Britain and France's Germany because Germany has invaded Poland. Canada enters the war. After much discussion and debate in the Parliament, Canada declares war on Germany. France falls to the Nazis. Miracle of Dunkirk. 300,000 Allied soldiers survived on the beaches and harbor of Dunkirk. Large numbers of Belgian, British, and French troops were cut off and surrounded by the Germans. 700 private boats arrived at the harbor to rescue the Allied soldiers. Canadian pilots fight on the Battle of Britain. Canadian pilots played a vital role in the Battle of Britain and were a big contribution to the Royal Air Force. Canada declares war on Italy. Battle of North Atlantic begins.
Hello, Canada and hockey fans in the United States. We're at the 8-minute mark. There's no score. There's a shot.
Japan attacked the U.S. to control the Pacific without declaring war. The pilots are kamikaze fighters who are known to be ruthless as they use their planes as a last bomb. U.S. joins the war. After 1,247 military and 57 civilians wounded and 2,345 killed, U.S. finally enters the war. Canada declares war on Japan. Canadian troops defeated in Hong Kong. Voting for conscription held. All male register for the national service within Canada. To appease Quebec, King states, not necessarily conscription, but conscription if necessary. Dieppe raid fails. Canadian soldiers hoped to quickly attack the Germans, but the raid was a failure because they did not arrive under the cover of darkness as planned. Of 5,000 troops, 1,400 were killed. Hitler's final solution. Victory bonds. The man may be rich or poor is little to be envied. At this supreme moment fails to bring forward his life savings for the security of his country. So buy victory bonds today. Total war once again. All materials industries are put to work for the war effort. We ask people to ration their food. There are new roles for women, as for the first time they are participating in armed forces and their wages have doubled. Battle of Orotona. Canadian troops distinguished themselves by defeating German soldiers and capturing Italy. Benito Mussolini dead. After being killed, Benito Mussolini's body is hung at a gas station where people are allowed to desecrate it. Allied surprise attack. Canadian forces joined the British and Americans and were assigned Juno Beach, and they successfully took it from German control. This is forcing the Germans to fight war on two fronts. Liberation begins. Germany surrenders. Today, May 7th, Germany has surrendered to the invading Allied forces. Hitler is also rumored to be dead. World War II ends. Concentration camps discovered. Hitler systematically killed 6 million Jews and 5 million people in the minority in the concentration and death camps. Adina, age 19, shares her story as a survivor of the concentration camp.
It represented the worst that people could do to each other, and the scary thing is that it could happen again, anywhere in the world. People just have to be vigilant.
Our heritage and ideals, our codes and standards, the things we live by and teach our children, are preserved by how freely we exchange our thoughts, a part of our heritage.